they don't know and quietly get judged. So they have their monologue prepared, and they will be in the small club song, and they'll be introducing themselves beforehand, so you don't have to clap while they're introducing themselves. Just wait for the piece to begin, and then you can applaud them afterwards. They've worked really, really hard. I've woke up every morning like, it's Wednesday, I'm so excited. So I'm sure they're really excited too. It is being recorded, so it'll be up on YouTube soon. Thank you so much, Sam Gold. And I think that's all I have to say. Are we ready to go? Feeling good? Yes. All right.
I am Peyton Bowler, and I'll be monologuing. I'll be monologuing Burger Cook Ramblings. My life sucks. Every single aspect of it, from my life to my job to my friend, and even to my neighbor. So first, my best friend and neighbor. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, to say the least. In fact, I just have to add dumb around him just to make him feel better. That's how we have fun together, is when we get up on another neighbor. Now that guy, he's a huge, pompous jerk. He's always trying to hurt us in some way, and he's the exact definition of a delusional artist. And now my job, I work in a kitchen as an unsanitary cook. And I'm probably just one rotten burger away from getting salmonella. I'm sure the neighbor works there too. And I pretend to love my job, so I work for less than minimum wage. And if I were to ask for a raise, my boss would fire me on the spot. Why wouldn't I quit? I go get a job, and then I come back 11 minutes later asking for the job again. There's a girl that doesn't live too far from me, but all she cares about is conducting some crazy science experiments, and she mostly experiments them on me. And if there wasn't one last cherry on top, I have to constantly pour money into my house for renovations because it's constantly rotting away. But I guess that isn't all surprising, though, since I live in a pineapple under the sea.
My name is Sophie Jacobson, and I will be performing the bare necessities from the Jungle Book. The bees are buzzing and the trees make some honey just for me. If you look under rocks and plants and ganglands at the bear's ear, then maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Hi, my name is Avery Roberts, and I'll be performing I Enjoy Being a Girl from Flower Drum Song. I have a brand new hairdo with my eyelashes all in curl. I float as the clouds on air do. I enjoy My name is Maddox Eldridge, and I'll be performing Rudolph's older brother. Hey man, bring your red nose over here. I said, hey man, bring your red nose over here. I understand you're finally, I get that you finally like to laugh, not get called names, and to play with all the Ranger games with everyone else except me. And I don't know why you're okay with that. Huh? What do you mean Santa said you're the light of his world? He was being serious. That wasn't a compliment. He taped you to the back of his car because his taillight was out. Now explain to me why you're okay with that. Matter of fact, nah, I don't want to hear it. Now you're just hanging out with Dasher and Dancer, acting like you're a big star just because your nose glows up red. We have 50,000 Christmas lights that do the same thing. Explain to me why you're okay with that. Matter of fact, nah, I don't want to hear it. Do what you want to do, but never forget where you came from. My name is Ethan Bulwer, and I'll be performing Big Bad Wolf. I know exactly what you mean. People misconwetsonize me all the time. Man, you must knock some pig's house down with a sneeze, and now they start telling stories about you. And now there's this little girl in her red hood. Who knows what they'll say about this one? I have a self-esteem issue too. Everyone's always going around saying what big nose you have and what big teeth you have. It hurts. I just want to go away someplace where I won't bother anyone. They're always promising happy endings. Well, where's my happy ending? Seems that all that happily ever after seems to be reserved for pretty princesses and cute little animals, especially bunnies. Why are rabbits always getting happy endings? They're rodents, I tell you. Rodents. And see.
Hello, my name is Messiah Pano, and I'll be performing Any Dream Will Do from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I close my eyes, move back the curtains to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away.
My name is Raquel Laskowski, and I will be doing the monologue At Sea. I'm sick of being at sea. I want to feel solid ground. Oh, to take a nice warm bath instead of washing in freezing cold seawater. You see what the sea has done to my hair? No more pirate sight for me, no more yo-hos with these yo-yos. I'm tired of all these bottles and bones. I want to drink from a chilled glass goblet and have ice-cold milk. Fresh cool milk and ice. A glass of ice water would even be nice. And you know what else you get when you mix milk and ice? This incredible thing called ice cream. But you'll never find that on a pirate ship. I'd give anything for a scoop, but you'll never find that on this rust bucket. No milk, no ice cream, not even an itty-bitty ice cube. How come the most wonderful things in life spoil so quickly? My name is Caitlin Schaefer, and I will be doing I Know It's Today from Check the Musical. I believe the storybooks I read by candlelight, my white knight, and it's won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 23. I know it's today. I know it's today.
My name is Stephanie Beskin, and I will be performing Fake Friends. The game went great. All I could hear was the crowd screaming my name. I could feel the sweat dripping down my face, all the eyes staring at me, and a taste of dry air. I had to make that basket. Everyone was counting on me. The ball leaves my hand. The crowd gasps and jumps to their feet. The ball spins in the air, circles the rim, and then it makes it in. The crowd goes wild. My teammates lifted me above their heads, and I felt amazing. Well, I did for a little bit, until it was all ruined. See, after the game, I saw Tony. We haven't talked in a while, but he told me I played really well in the game. I blushed and thanked him. I wanted to talk more, but his mom showed up in the car and he had to go. You see, I love everything about him. I have for a long time. I love his silky brown hair, his beautiful light brown skin, and his eyes. They're this magnificent hazel color. But the thing I love most about him is his personality. He's super funny, sweet, and smart. None of that matters now because he likes someone else anyway.
I'm Peyton Bowler, and I'll be performing It's Hard to Be the Bard from Something Rotten. What people just don't understand is that writing's demanding, it's mentally challenging, and it's a bore, it's such a chore. It's sitting in a room by myself, oh my god, I just hate it. When you're trying to find an opening line or a brilliant idea, and you're pacing the floor and hoping for just a bit of divine intervention, just the one little nugget, the one little spark, then you find it ready to start. Now you can write, right, wrong, you're not even close. You remember the damning place me?
My name is Sophie Jacobson, and I will be performing The Squirrel Lady. Bet you never met a talking squirrel before. Well, newsflash, we all talk, just not to humans. But I'm breaking squirrel code to tell you the story. It's about a lady, a real old lady. She has white hair, and she's stooped over like an old walking stick. And you know what she does? She feeds us. Now, you might not think that's a big deal, but in squirrel world, it's the biggest deal. You see, people go out of their way to make sure that we don't have food. Oh, they love to feed the birds. And they buy all these fancy contraptions to prevent us from sharing. And most of them don't work. Ha ha. Every day she does this. When we go by her house, we see her sitting at the kitchen table, sipping tea and reading the newspaper. When we go by her house, we see she goes over to this big bag and scoops out fresh, delicious peanuts for us. She even built a little house on her deck so our food will not get rained on. She even gave each of us a name. The little old lady doesn't get many visitors, so we go by as much as we can. Someday the little old lady will not be here, and we will miss her. So I'm breaking squirrel code to tell you to remember the little guys. Squirrels need love too.
Hello again. The Music Man. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Tell me when. If you'd like to have a logical explanation, how happened on this elegant syncopation? I would say without a moment of hesitation, there is just one place that would light my face. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Oh, sweet home.
And I'll be performing Space Zoo. When I got on that spaceship, I was stoked to go on an adventure of the galaxy. I imagined myself to be Star-Lord or that one guy from Close Encounters. But instead, I found out the only reason the aliens had come to Earth in the first place was to get a human for some kind of intergalactic zoo. First off, the conditions of the zoo are just horrible. They gave me a 10-foot cube of living space. Half the cube is just concrete to imitate the standard human's living environment. How many humans live in 5 feet of concrete? And the other half is supposed to imitate Earth's environment, which is just grass. In fact, they didn't even get the grass right. I'm stuck with this greenish-red plant that gives me a rash on my knees whenever I touch it. My meal times are totally messed up. I don't even know what time it is. They took my watch and all my other possessions, including my clothing and my cell phone. Apparently it's on display in some kind of intergalactic zoo for other life forms to see how humans live. Anyways, there's a strict rule. If you're not awake during mealtime, too bad, so sad. Even if I am awake during mealtime, that food is just inedible. They give me pieces of synthetic meat with capsules of water, which aren't even good enough without the tablet they have to put in it to make it hospitable for my body. See.
Hello, my name is Max Eldred and I'll be singing There's No Business Like Show Business from Man to Get Your Gun. There's no business like show business, like no business. I know everything about it is appealing, everything that traffic will allow. Nowhere can you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people. They smile when they are alone. Even if the turkey you won't know what's for. You may be stranded out in the cold. Still you wouldn't trade it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show.
My name is Caitlin Schaefer, and I'll be doing English class.
class, listen up. Because of last week's event, we're going to try this again. Get out your pencils, and no throwing them this time. Sharon, put that phone away. I will not hesitate to take it. Sean, stop trying to light Cindy's hair on fire. She barely has any of it left. Jason, don't you dare throw that chair out the window. Jason, you guys are worse today than you were yesterday. And now I have to replace that window. I'm calling the principal. Hello, Mr. Sanchez? Yes, we need you in the 5th grade classroom now. What do you mean you're busy? There's no way those kindergartners are worse than these children. Oh, they did that? Oh, I am so sorry. Those kindergartners should be ashamed of what they did to her. Well, I hope... Well, stay safe, and I hope your pencil went on your arm heals. All right, guess what, class? New test. Let's see how good you are at finding a new teacher, because I quit. I'm going to be a janitor. I'd rather clean up other people's messes than deal with you children. And see.
My name is Michaela Skowski, and I will be singing 16 going on 17 from The Sound of Music. I am 16 going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows and me may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. I am 16 going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandies, what do I know of those? Totally unprepared in my to face the world of men. Timid and shy and scared in my of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser, telling me what to do. You are 17, going on 18. I'll depend on you.
Hi, my name is Avery Roberts, and I'll be performing. Yeah, I know. You recognize me. Aren't you that blonde girl who trashed the bear's house? Listen, I hear it all the time. You probably shouldn't make fun of the homeless, and I am not homeless, nor have I ever been. That was a pretty low point for me, I gotta admit. But you really just shouldn't make fun of the homeless. I like to think of myself more as an adventurer. Since the bear's house, I've stayed in some of the finest places in the world. One time I took a tour of the White House and hid behind a curtain in the Oval Office. I stayed up all night reading classified documents. They were a lot more boring than you think. Another time, I stayed at the Buckingham Palace while the Queen was out doing some queenly stuff. I tried on all her crowns. She may or may not be missing one. But my favorite role was Santa Claus's workshop. It was great because it was 7 days of playing with whatever I wanted to eat and eating cookies and milk with every meal. Now that's a vacation, so don't go hating on Goldilocks because I'm living the life. My name is Stephanie Beskin, and I will be singing One Perfect Moment from Bring It On the Musical. I'm 17, there are so many things that I can't control. If I start to freak or feel weak, I focus on just one goal. Turn down the panic, attack this routine like it owns my soul. Turn up the music so loud that it swallows us whole. And then there we are, we burn like a star. We're safe inside the world we know. Then suddenly I'm in prep for the climb, and here I go.
All right, guys, why don't you stand up and acknowledge your audience? Give another round of applause for our performers. And another round of applause for our accompanist, Mr. Jamie Hunter. Great job, Miss Brittany. Thank you so much. And that is all we have, guys. Thank you so much for being here and supporting them. We're extremely proud. They always do their best performances for you guys. So thank you. Have a great night.
Round of applause.